So I'm working on the sleep training chapter of my book, and one thing that comes up over and over again when I talk to parents here in the US is, if only we had a better maternity leave policy, or like a policy at all, I wouldn't have felt the need to sleep train, or sleep training wouldn't be a thing if we just had better parental leave. And I think that that's true. But I also don't think that it's the whole story. I don't think that it's just because we're in a capitalist society, or it's just because we have shitty maternity leave policies, or none at all, that sleep training has such a chokehold on the culture here when compared to other countries. Because you look at other countries like Canada, where they do have a pretty strong policy for parents after they have a baby, at least compared to here. And sleep training is still fairly mainstream in a lot of Canada because they're getting fed a lot of American content and books and things like that. And then on the other hand, you look at places that are also capitalist, that have like a strong work culture, hustle culture, efficiency, like Japan, but they still prioritize communal care and interdependence, and they co-sleep with their kids like it's totally normal. And so I think it's more than just the leave policy, although policy and culture are mutually reinforcing, right? So the message we're getting from our government and from our society is that we don't really care about kids, we don't really care about moms, we don't really care about families. And so what happens to us when we internalize those messages? Well, we think, okay, I'm on my own. My baby has to be independent as soon as possible because I have to have them independent so that I can function. And we all need to just pull ourselves up by our bootstraps because nobody else is coming to save us. Nobody is going to take care of us. We have to do it all on our own. And I was talking to a couple of sociologists about this, and they agreed. And we were talking about, this incredible leave policy that Sweden has, for example. And they confirmed, they said, no, like it would be amazing if we had a policy like that someday. We're not going to get there tomorrow, but even if we picked it up and dropped it here tomorrow, things wouldn't necessarily change overnight because the culture is what really matters. The culture is so, so different from what it is in other places that really value that communal care. So it's really interesting. I mean, I definitely want better maternity leave, and definitely want better parental leave in general, quick, like yesterday. But when it comes to sleep training, I definitely do not think that it is the whole solution or the whole story. But I'm curious what you guys say.